There we go. Let's get back. Let's get back to Obra Dinn in Return of the Obra Dinn. And I am still Zemalf, so welcome back. Let's learn what's happened at Justice at Sea when this guy was executed for something. Probably for the murder, as the chapter is called murder, but let's see.
Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
So is the artist somewhere up there doing? Oh, he's here doing the sketch. So the artist is here doing the sketch, and this is where we get this whole thing. Okay, we got names there, we got everything. This is so we get to confirm who's giving the order, so that means this guy. Now we know that this guy is the gunner, Mr. Wolf, when you are ready. So he's a wolf. I think this can be classified as the beast. Is that what's happened to him? So I would have placed this guy. I would have placed this guy again because of the beard. He looked older, so I thought he would be the gunner's mate. But that actually makes him. It actually makes him then the gunner's mate. So I think this identifies these guys. And this will give me his name. Well, when this actually closes here. So he's shot by all of these guys, I guess. How do I mark that? No, right. I have to let this event close here. So many things happening here. So these ones are here, it's too late. It also said who he murdered, or at least who they accuse he murdered. Okay. So Hokseng Lao. That's pretty clear. Probably the most sure way so far identifying someone's name. Wait. Hokseng Lao. What was there? Guilty by self-confession. So maybe they forced that confession out of him. Okay. All right. I was looking for the Chinese or what these Indians, but he's the Formosan. Formosa, so he's that one. Is there no... Like, there's no... Is there no option that he was... He was like... he was executed? Okay, I will... Because from these options, I will say that he was shot by a gun. But... so do I put it in a way that... the gunner was the one taking the shot. So I will, okay, but this does give me, this does now give me, for sure, this guy's name, because he's the last Formosan one. So he has to be this one, Chiotan, which again means that Chiotan shot Nichols in the boat. So this should be correct. Nichols correct. His steward correct. Nice. Okay. But yeah, like because there's no cause of death of executed. Like who do I mark as the murderer? The murderer. No, I mean not the murderer, but the cause of death. Like, is it so that kind of actually these couple of these guys miss, and a couple of the bullets actually miss, and it is actually this guy's shot. It is Brennan. It is Henry Brennan who actually nails the shot, because that one misses, that one misses, that one misses. This one maybe it misses, yeah. That one misses. That one misses. Yeah, it is Henry. Henry Brennan is the one who nails the shot. I'm not sure if that's like an honor, but that's definitely what's getting him. Good job, Henry. Okay, where's Brennan? There we go. Good job, Brennan. But yeah, I think that's I would mark it that he was convicted of a murder and got death by gun squad or whatever you call this. That would be the correct way to say that. But this guy is whispering something. This guy doesn't like loud noises. Is this the chef? Yeah, he's the cook. Is this guy butcher? I'm going to say this guy is the butcher. He has an apron. Like, just there's no. Maybe I will learn that for sure, but he's here with the cook, with the goats. They're probably about to butcher. I assumed this guy was Chinese. I don't know for sure. It's a pretty good sketch, Mr. Artist Man. Like, if I was here, I'm not any kind of artist, but I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this image. That's like a photo. That's like a photo of that exact moment. That's pretty good drawing, but that's how things happened. But yeah, that's pretty good job. Edward Spratz. Good job. Good job on the sketch. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good from this angle. We don't even see all the way in there where everyone is. Okay, well, but we get to learn about someone else here as well. Let's go back. Let's go back one more time here. One more time here, and let's see if there was some other talk here. So he murdered Nunzia Pasqua. So we'll probably learn this now. And we'll also get to confirm that. Well, probably not actually. Because he has done nothing wrong, so I don't know if he actually kills him. He does confess that he killed, but he probably didn't do it. Maybe he protects someone. Mr. Wolf. Right, sir. Ready, man, aim, fire. Okay, let's see who we learn about next. Oh! I didn't even notice the corpse here. Okay. Sure. So this is the actual murder. Oh, right, because the corpse was not there. Of course. It will come there now. No, we are not going there. So put your hand down. Okay, let's learn what's happened to the who supposedly was killed by that guy, but I don't think he was. Let's see if I'm right.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
It was Nichols. So he was actually there preparing the escape. He was preparing the escape. He was going to steal those with this. So yeah, I don't see him there. I don't see him there killing that guy. So Nichols has already come here trying to steal that. Fuck that guy. So he clubbed this guy, but this guy didn't die to that, of course. So then I think that's a knife. So then this guy, we get his name, we get his murderer, and there were only these ones present. Creed is not good. I'll just say that. Creed is not good. Okay, so the guy who died is Nunzia Pasqua from the next thing, so we know his name. He is passenger from Italy who just happened to be there. Fuck. And he was knifed by the asshole Nichols. Also known as second mate, but to me he's just an asshole. And that confirms 3 more. Nope. I actually thought that looked like it was actually going to confirm that. Okay, I was too quick with that. Okay. Do we... Oh, there's something more in here, isn't there? But yeah, that's definitely like, ooh, shiny, I will steal it. Okay, maybe I will give Nichols the benefit of the doubt that this was somehow cursed, and he kind of the chest forced him to do that. But I don't think so. I think he's just an asshole. Why is it always the second mate? Isn't it always the butler? There's not even a butler on the list, but the butler was probably the one who did it. So do we have the whole murder? So Nuncio Pasqua was knifed by Nichols. This guy was executed. For some reason, they probably forced him to confess the murder, because this guy probably didn't know what happened. Like, he had a job to guard the cabin, to guard the chest, and he failed in his task of guarding, so out of shame, he probably they forced a confession out of him. Or maybe Nichols did, I don't know. Maybe Nichols, hey, that guy probably did it. And then, I don't know who this guy is yet, was shot by Nichols when Nichols was escaping. Wow. So the three triangles means that I can't know this guy's name directly. But did that happen like almost immediately after this or something? Is there drinking? They are drinking with the helmsman. No, not helmsman, but the ninja guy. I also don't know. He has been in a lot of memories, but I don't know his name. I actually know quite a bit already. Okay, now actually the camera is actually in a bad place. It's because it's actually blocking all those right-hand side things. But we know quite a lot on what's happened. Quite a lot on what's happened to these guys. Shot. This guy was killed by the mermaid guys. This guy was killed by some spikes. This guy died in the cannon accidents. So almost everyone we already know what happened to them at this moment, but we don't have names. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see how many we are missing here. Spiked. This guy got speared on the... I'm not sure if that was the cause of death. That guy got lightning. Speared by a beast. We don't know what happened to the bosun yet. Lars got glopped. Man, I have no memory anymore. It was so long ago. Alright, he was glopped by that who didn't like Danes. Okay, that was the very end. Speared. I don't know at all what's happened to this guy yet. This guy was killed by Brennan. And this was correct, I know this already. Yeah, this was confirmed. So he was spiked. I assume this guy is Chinese, but I don't know much about that yet. Don't know about that guy either. Okay, but we have a lot of information. We are just missing names. But now I think I have to find something again that I haven't seen. So let's look at the loose cargo. Does this open somewhere? On the cargo deck. This opens somewhere in there. This loose cargo kind of opens up this whole thing. Then there are some diseases. Some diseases, and this is one of the possibly Indian guys. Actually, from this scene I could probably spot the... Yeah, I'm going to say that this guy is the butcher. So I'm pretty sure about that. Oh! So he was the butcher. Again, this now was confirmed, we knew that already. And this one, okay. Yeah, of course. Okay. So that's 12 in total. So it was already earlier when I saw that the butcher was butchering the goats, but then there in this image, in the execution and the justice at the sea, they were there on the side together with the cook. So that kind of reminded me that there was actually. Because when I was confirming that he was the cook, I saw that there was also a butcher, so that kind of connected me to that guy. That guy from that scene. That's okay, let me see. So I will have to go to the cargo deck. Can I click this? No. Okay, now I actually understand a bit how to... Hey Cremionis! Yeah, we started playing this yesterday. I'm going to say this to you Cremionis and to others as well, that if you haven't played this game, feel free to be here for a short moment and look, but I highly recommend that you play this game yourself. Because this is one of those games that you don't want to be spoiled about. But of course, there are those who just want to experience it through me playing this. So that's fine as well. But just saying that this is the kind of game that you want to play, because you can only play this once for the first time. And you don't want to be spoiled when you do that. Anyway. Anyway, let's see. So we have to probably go to the cargo deck. Let's see. So we have couple of things here. We don't know that guy's name. Other than that, the bitter cold is kind of done. Then the murder. Apart from this guy's name, the murder is completely solved. We don't yet know this guy's name. Or this. But we don't know what's happened to him. This was correct. This was correct. This was correct. This was correct. And we don't have this guy's name. But we will. Then, while they were questioning the Chinese guy, he got spiked. And this guy, who I don't know, was also spiked while he was holding Chio. This was confirmed correct already. This guy got crushed under the load when they were loading it. This was confirmed already. Then here, I don't know this guy's name, but he got struck by the lightning. This one got speared. It is showing one triangle. So that's kind of telling that should be easy. There's no direct way to get his name, but it should be easy because it's one triangle, really? Carpenter we got, surgeon's mate we know. This guy was decapitated there at the same time. We don't know his name. This guy who's probably one of the stewards. Actually, I'm not sure if he's steward. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway. Butcher was confirmed. This guy got both spiked and then accidentally shot, but I don't know who he is. Carpenter was correct. And then the Kraken attack. We don't know who that guy is. But I think Lars was correct, because he was the only Dane. Artist was correct. This guy is hard to figure out. Actually, I can probably set this one because so if I set this one that he was blasted with a cannon by a beast, because that's kind of what's happened. Happened with the cannon. So I will mark these as like that. Because it was the... No, but was there a loose cannon option? No, this guy got crushed by a loose cannon. I don't know his name yet. Oh right, I was very sure that he was the first mate steward. But so I could probably figure this one out, can I? Let's see how many mates we have. How many stewards we have? So we have fourth and third, and ship steward. He could be ship steward. He's also unknown steward. That's strange. Okay, but we don't know him yet. But I think yeah, because the Kraken crushed this guy, that made the cannon unloose, and then these guys were shot. This guy got crushed. This guy was blasted with the explosion. This guy was torn apart. I don't know his name. Abigail was confirmed. I'm pretty sure these guys fell overboard, but I don't know their names. This guy I have not marked at all in the Doom, so he's one of the ones that I have kind of missed. And this guy. And actually the helmsman as well, so it kind of... actually, because he was present in the Doom, he was definitely not speared. He did get wounded. He did get wounded because of the spear, but that didn't kill him. But yeah, these guys are... These guys are unknown in the Doom. And then the bargain will come later. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Interesting, but they're still here. That's in the lazaret. I could open that. Again, the escape. I don't know what's happened to him. He got stabbed, but I don't know who it was. I'm not sure, was this the tattooed guy? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember anymore how I identified him as Paul. I think someone was yelling something about Moss. This guy I marked as this guy because he was the... I identified him as Russian from speaking Russian in one of the scenes and playing card here that he's Russian, and the only top man, because I saw him up on the sales, that he was the only Russian top man. That's kind of a hard guess there. I don't know who the guy was on there who shot him. This guy was shot by, I believe that's one of the mates. But I don't know, the third and fourth mates are still unknown to me which is which. Yeah, and same, yeah, basically this guy. So this is third or fourth mates. This is third or fourth mates. I don't know which is which, and I don't want to completely just guess. Yeah, and this... Wait a minute, this guy was stabbed in the back by... Is it again the third or fourth mate? I think so. And I don't know what's happened. No, these... Yeah, my assumption on these guys, because this lady shot that one guy, and my assumption that they are alive... Somewhere in the escape the surgeon died? What? What? Yeah, and I think this guy is also... They are probably the... So this one here... This one here is probably one of the ones who's alive, together with these ones. But it's the only... In the escape... So we are... Like, can I... Is my only guess that they are alive in Madeira? Or alive in the Azores? Is that my only... What is this? That's where we are now. Because there was option when you choose that someone is alive, you have to select where they are alive. So let me check that. So I think this one is alive. There's no option. So is it like Canary Islands then? I can't really know that for sure unless I somehow see or hear that okay, we are going that way. Okay, but now I have to find... Now I have to find this cargo deck. So that is... Main deck, gun deck... Orlop deck... Cargo hold. I don't think this has been opened before. Lazarette is there. Passengers cargo, captain's cargo. Okay, let's go below. Let's go and go as down as as low as we can. So I believe this is the cargo hold. So isn't this where the chest was? Or was it on the other end? It was actually in the other end because that was the passenger's cargo. That I got already. There's actually a spike there. Huh. Okay. That is locked. This is the lazaret. I don't have access there. Do I have access there from elsewhere? No. There has to be... I think I have opened all these doors, but let me see. So this is something. Nothing here. Oh no, I got this one. Yeah. This is where I started with the spooder. This is where I started with the spooder. I don't see any flies. Oh, there is! Here! Ha! Okay, so this is probably where the cargo starts. Okay. Yeah, well, okay. Those are actually pretty obvious flies now that I opened the door. Loose cargo. So this is one of the first events that starts things. Okay, so things started going bad. Okay, so this guy here is guarding the chests. Right there. These guys are hauling things. So there's Syed, who later on gets illness. Interesting. Both of these guys get sick. It cannot be coincidence that they are here together, and they are the ones who died of the sickness. But we have to come back for that. So actually, someone gets crushed under there. Okay. I was just admiring the scenery. Okay, so whoever is here, they... Okay, so we are... So something happened immediately when they were leaving England. This was such a great trip for these boats. Unidentified stuff. No, what? An unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Maybe that's why it fell, because the barrel was much heavier than they expect. No, it would actually be heavier if it was actually liquid, right? Those are pretty big barrels. Okay, well, yeah, no freedom for you. Yes.
Hi all. Only just tuned in. Missed 3 hours. Hope this will be on YouTube later.
YouTube? Text-to-speech lady. Text-to-speech lady. That's not YouTube. But yeah, thanks Tobofobo. Thank you so much for the sub. This will be on YouTube later. So we are 1.5, 3.5. We are about 7 hours in, or 8 hours. This guy is probably one of One of the seamen here. Don't see who's up there. I don't see that guy. I don't think there's way for me to go up. Because the stairs are here. So I can't go to the upper deck. Even though I see stuff happening there. So the rope snaps, and that's how that guy dies. Okay, but let's see. We learn about something else as well. Oh, there's someone else there as well. Oh no. Okay, so someone in the barrel. Someone in the barrel got. Someone in the barrel was unknown, but one of the crew members was actually crushed under. Or was it got by Nichols? Everything that has happened on the boat so far has more or less basically been Nichols' fault. So, so let's see.
No!
I've said this before, but like you can feel the momentum in this still image. No, there was basically a whole chapter here, the calling, where Nichols, who's it actually starts here. So Nichols basically stole a treasure that the Chinese passengers were hauling, and in the process of stealing that, I think like at least 10 people got killed. At least 10, if not more. I think like 12. So he in cold blood killed at least 2 people, and then as a result of his actions, at least 12 of the 60 got killed. So that's why he's like the butler in this one. That's every time something strange happens, it must be him. Okay, but we don't get much new image here. Much new imagery here, but we do get to see that's who he is. Direct and indirect actions indeed. Okay, so we don't yet know who this is, but we do know that he was crushed under cargo. Escape. I think this is more or less the same. Yeah, this is the exact same moment, but we see him. So it's just a little moment before the cargo is actually down, and then the stowaway is hidden in a barrel and dies as a result as well. Okay. And here I was hoping we would learn a great deal of things in this chapter. But we really don't. So, based on this, he's there with the Russians. Oh, now the hard part begins. I'm pretty sure he's one of these, but I can't really say what it is. Yeah, this is where it gets really tricky now. Wait a minute, have I actually gone through all of these apart from the... Wait. So here's the loose cargo, then... For some reason, these couple of guys get sick. It's only showing one triangle, so how could I think he's one of the Indians, but so he's here carrying stuff. Basically the same thing. Then in the bitter cold he's there. I think he's there talking. He's the one talking to Syed. Syed, get up, drink something. I think that's the guy. So this guy, or maybe that guy. I have no information about those guys to go any further with that. The bitter cold ends in the butchery. The murder was pretty clear apart from this guy's name, which we'll get maybe later. What is there left to do? And this is one of the Indian guys. This goes... saying that this should be easy. I don't really know how. And he's not even talking. So I can't really identify him from there. Wow, this is the really tricky part now. Is there really nothing more for me? I have to start looking at the name lists and... Wow. Yeah, I can't do it, but yeah, this is interesting. That I have to return the book and then I will open the lazaret. So do I just go and return the book because I have gone through everything? Because I haven't seen what's happened to him, for example. Where is my Frenchman? The squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. So the only torn apart I saw was the guy with the tattoos. So would I mark with this information? Would I mark his name as the bosun's mate? The squid. So I think something happened. They made a deal somehow with with whatever the curse was, or the kraken. But basically, what I'm thinking is that because this guy, okay, let's go. Oh, I can't actually look it here, so I have to go. No, I have to go here and bookmark those memories. Okay. Yeah, this is where it starts to get really tricky. So this guy is the only one who I have seen getting torn apart. But would he be there? Like, where's my Frenchman? There he is. But so he's the only one who I have seen getting torn apart. So I will mark him because he's the only one who I've seen getting torn apart. So let's mark that he's the bosun's mate. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. We'll change that. Is there anything else I can... Wait, what?
Boy! In there somewhere! Storm's coming! Finish your business and climb down here!
Okay, so that was the has the guy who brought me here been there on the side of the boat this whole time? Has he been there for 8 hours? Okay, so maybe that is a marker for me that there's nothing else for me to do as far as investigating. That I have to now leave and then I somehow come back or something? He's there the whole time. That is hilarious. Oh, it is actually, it changed. There's rain. So yeah, I don't... There's nothing... There's nothing for me in the ship apart from... kind of trying to guess things. Let's see if there's like some obvious gaps. So I know... I don't have confirmation which is which, but I know who these two are. I already did it with the carpenter, but I don't really want to do it now to kind of nail it there. That I would select them and then just change the selection if that's not correct. I have no idea about this guy, although as a... Wait a minute, let's see the role list. See the role list. What was the purser doing? There was one guy who I kind of maybe thought that maybe he's this guy. Maybe he's this guy, so I kinda maybe know who that is. Because he was at at the spike section when this guy died. Okay, let's see who could be. Could one of these guys be that? Probably not. These guys have their scarves, the bosun is there, there's this guy, but yeah, I can't really say that which of those could be the purser. Can I... Is there anything in here that would tell me? Probably not. Yeah, any other role that I could identify. Officer in training. Assist various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operation, usually privilege. So could the midshipmen be? Would they be like these guys who have like they have scarves? Maybe. There's 4 of these guys. And there's how many midshipmen? There's 3. Okay. Doesn't really get me anywhere. And there's a lot of top men. Versus Scotland, New Guinea. There's the Indian guys. Do I actually have to draw some conclusions from where they are from? So that this guy from Sierra Leone would be one of the black people? But maybe I will just go forward and go with maybe I will go with the guy who brought me, and then we'll come back. Yeah, but since I started doing this, let me just check that has there. But there's quite a lot of these. Quite a lot of these things, but I'm thinking that should I just take the all right, there was this Charlie. Was maybe one of the... They called him Sir. They called him Sir, so maybe one of the... Maybe the one of the... yeah, this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to that one. That's in the Orlop deck and it's the codes. Let me actually go back for that because that might actually open up. So this is like bit of like I don't have a better way to explain, but bit of like Sudoku. So you kind of you nail something else and then that like of the chain of events starts to unravel. The other names. So this one.
taken to the cavalry. Name wrapped and keep the last right.
So they kill the cow,
Let her hear.
butcher the cow.
One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
I don't know how I think that's at this moment when I was at this event, I wasn't so comfortable choosing the things, but this guy is puking, so he must be Charles, right? And he's probably the only Charles, but I also know from the image that he's among the other midshipmen. Yeah, he's definitely midshipman, because they call. All right, yeah. Now I remember, because I was thinking they called him Sir, and now before I checked the roles, I didn't really remember that the midshipmen were actually officers in training, so basically officers to these normal guys. So this should now be confirmed. Actually, we don't get confirmation because I don't have a clear, and that's guy's there. Is he actually doing the? Wait a minute, is the butcher even here? Oh, there's the butcher. Interesting. So they are all here. Why are the officers in training helping the butcher? So that means that these two are the other, but I don't really want to guess. But they are the other guys. Why don't they just have name tags? This should be so much easier. Okay, but I think I got that right. Where's the exit? Alright, they are just taking this guy out. Yeah. And there are these guys. That was the surgeon, right? Okay, the surgeon has the monkey. It's been already a while since I was in these memories. Okay, but let's. But I know I can. If nothing else, I can at least try to guess those two. Kinda. So there was this. Then we had the murder, which was actually pretty clear. So this is where the whole Nichols event started rolling out. And there was this. Yeah, I identified the gunner from this. I think. Do we know what's happened to the gunner? This has not been confirmed. Ha. So do I still actually have these? No, that's unknown attacker. This should have been confirmed. So do I still have them mixed up? I thought because this guy was giving the swing. Mr. Wolf, are you ready? When you are ready. Right, sir. Ready, man. Aim, fire. So I assumed that Mr. Wolf is the one who swings his arm. But... or did I actually just set this one? So maybe is this wrong that... Is this wrong that he was blasted by the cannon as a cause of the beast? This might be incorrect. this is the third or fourth mate, which I can also kind of guess which is which. This guy here is the third mate and this guy is the fourth mate, or the other way around. I can also guess them, and then because they were actually doing some of the killings. Then that would also steamroll quite many events. So this guy, this was the kind of tricky part, because he was blasted. The Kraken crushed one of the crew members, and that caused the cannon to be loose that was already lit. So he was definitely shot by a cannon. So I don't know this guy's name, but it's kind of the same thing. So would it actually be marked? Would it actually be marked that the guy who actually lit the cannon? I don't know this guy's name. Load, move my hands, aim level, ready. So also in the execution, even that it's not actually the kind of that guy Brennan actually killed the guy who was being executed, but he still kind of did because he pulled the trigger. So maybe it is this guy. Yeah, maybe it is this guy then who... and he's one of the Indians, so I probably kind of get his name. His name when I get others. Oh, this will hurt my brain. Okay, this guy is standing next to Captain and the first mate, but he wasn't the first mate steward. So is this guy actually the ship steward? That name kind of, he doesn't look like that name. He doesn't look like Zungi Sati. I don't know. Wait a minute, I know those. Let's go to the little bit easier one. I do know those ladies, their names. So it's... oh, but it's the escape. Yeah, and then we start. Let me go back to that one. I'll probably get something when I actually go and look for that. Oh man, this is... so it's... I think it was like this guy. Alright, Clee, take care, man.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last punch!
So did I identify this guy as Paul? Yes, I did. And is this the tattooed guy? Okay, I can actually now confirm this guy's name if my guess that the only Russian top man is this guy, so then this guy would have been killed by that guy. So this one would be the Russian top man. This guy. Holy crap! I actually got the Russian top man correct. It was correct. Cannon by a beast. I'm actually pretty proud about that Russian top man. So I identified that he spoke Russian, and then later on I saw him up on the sails, so he must be top man, the only Russian top man, so I got his name. Beautiful, I'm really happy about that, that's good. That's good. But where did he die? No, he shot, okay, this is good. Okay, he was shot by one of the ladies. Okay. So I got him. I assume this guy is this one's steward. And I assume he's alive. But I have, like, how can I say where they are alive? Unless that one extra chapter actually reveals that. Okay, so I now know for sure that this guy is Leonid Volkov, but I don't know yet which of the third or fourth mate actually killed him. I think that was it. And this lady... No, this lady shoots him, but I don't know for sure who she is. But there's only two ladies here. And she's also alive. But they must be Emily and Miss Jane Bird. But was there something that kind of talked about them? Let me bookmark those. We go from here, we jump back, we open this. No, this one. Then we go to the bookmarks. So she's in this memory somewhere. We don't really get to learn anything about their names. In this one, it's just she yells, "Paul, look out." Wait. Okay, let's go back to that, and then she shoots. If I go here, so she's dancing with Abigail, Captain's wife. She's dancing with Surgeon's mate, so we don't really get... There's Captain Stewart there. There's the Italian dude playing violin. Can I... Miss Jane Bird. It's very specifically said that it's Miss. For Abigail and Emily, there is not. Is there Jackson in here? So one of them is not married, the other one is. I guess that's how it works. So that would mean Passenger. So that would mean that there is a Jackson on board who she is married to, right? Maybe. So there's Emily. Is there a Jackson? I don't think it would have to be officer. So I don't see a Jackson here. I don't see Jackson here, so that's kind of, that theory doesn't really work. Or maybe there's Jane Bird. Davies. Tricky. The surgeon is escaping. And the surgeon is there that gesture looks like the surgeon is protecting her. I don't know if this leads anywhere, but that's what it looks like. And then that must be, I can't actually kind of get her face there, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, but she's one of the harder ones. Although so is she. So would I just somehow guess that? The surgeon Henry Evans doesn't really tell me anything. So she's in the deck when the doom happens. Then she's here escaping, and that's all we know. I appreciate the tip, Yeza, but that's already a little bit of spoiler, but since you said it, I will actually try that. So as said, kind of absolutely no backseating, like even whether you have played the game, please don't guess. Although I understand that you like to guess because you are watching, but anyway. Also, I am not sure if I would have figured that out, but is she younger? I think she's younger. She's obviously younger. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know what happened to her, but I think that's actually correct. I'm actually pretty sure that's correct, so that is actually very good. I probably would have not figured that out, so at least I would have actually resulted into guessing, which is worse. So that would make her Emily, which would then mean... let me actually jump into that memory. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I have actually had almost no interaction with the chat, because I'm afraid of looking there, because I will get tip here and there, and I don't want that.
Let them go.
So that would actually then make... So now here, Leonid dies, and if this is correct, she would have been shot by Emily. I'm not sure if I have free, so this might not be confirmed yet. This might not be confirmed yet. Is that the surgeon with an axe? I think it is. This guy is coming from here. Who's one of the mates, and then she is there covering. Okay, I will This is the trickiest part. This is the trickiest part for me. Like, unless the bargain somehow gives like that they talk about that's okay. Just you take the boat and escape here. If nothing else, because here they're coming from England, then here they're like, oh shit, let's turn back. And then if they are escaping the ship here, like, where do I mark them as alive? Without like absolute guesswork. That's something that's like really hard for me, like, because there's no option for Madeira, which was my first choice. And I don't think Madeira is part of the Canary Islands. So my guess would be that they are alive in Madeira. But I don't even know when this happened, so who am I to say where they are alive? So I don't know, maybe it's enough that I just set them that they are alive and select something. Because that would actually make all of them okay, well, so if they are alive, Atlantic Island, that's actually a decent. That is actually a decent choice, isn't it? Because they can be alive in some of these islands. So I know they are alive, but that's my guess. Because they are leaving the boat and we hear from them after that nothing. So, but do they actually get there? I have no idea. But I will go with this. I will go for the Atlantic Island. Because that's my best guess here. If these are correct, it will actually confirm it right here. But it is not correct. Okay, then I will not guess anymore. I will wait for more information. Because when I selected alive option, I was like thinking that they are alive and that would be enough. But then oh, wait a minute, this is... Oh, wait, this beats Mutter. Beats Mutter. Wait. This... But where did this happen? Wait a minute. I tried my best to pull him back. When did that happen? And is that okay? This is getting this is really starting to melt my brain now that there's like nothing to go through. So is he talking about other midshipman? Yes. Okay. So they'll beat. So okay, that makes this guy Thomas. because he's talking about Pete, the other midshipman, and these are the midshipmen I have. So, okay, the knifed guy would be Thomas. But when did that happen? Let me go all the way to the end and go back and see, was there events where they were actually pulling? He was here. No, that's the butcher. No, that was not it. Let me go back from the beginning. This bookmark is actually pretty useful. So now we are in the... We have all the events where this guy has been. Who I believe is... Who did I just say? Thomas? So if we go back... So this is where he gets... No, that's actually... He's just there lying on the ground on this one. And this one who shoots is... Wait, we take ship and sail east. No, this is... No, they are planning to take the ship. This does not talk about boat. Okay. But they are already going there. Tried to pull him back. It's this one. This one is Pete. Yes. Yes, so the guy who exploded, I tried to pull Pete back, so this is one of the midshipmen because of that scarf, so this one is Pete. And that makes this guy Thomas. And he was knifed by one of the ship's mates, either the third or fourth. But we can't confirm that yet. So he's actually here, isn't? No, this is, yeah. This is... He says that this guy is easy. Probably because there's only one other choice. And he's shot in the end by the captain. Okay, let me go back from this memory. Hey Munagas, thanks for the hydrates. Ugh. Cheers. So let's go and try to get this one done. So what's happened here, if you recall, was that I don't yet know what's happened. What happened to the bosun? But then this guy, I don't even remember anymore which was the order. So this is Thomas, who was knifed by one of those guys. But was it so that I have to start it with... No, I have to start it with this so that it makes sense. So while he's doing his death talk,
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
so here's either the third or fourth mates, and no, I know this guy. This is yeah. Okay, it's a good thing I came back. I remembered. Okay, yes. So we get to do stuff, because I think this was the guy who stabbed Thomas. So right here, while this is happening, for some reason, Thomas here is coming up. He's coming up from here, and we have the third or fourth mates here. So then it was little weird. It was little weird chain of events. Because it was kinda... Oh, also the clock is actually telling me that. So 9:15. So if we go back to this one, who we kind of already checked. If I go below during this one, which I think I can.
Move quick.
So while this was happening, who I believe is Thomas, was here listening to these guys. But we don't really get any dialogue, because this is here below. And after this, they notice him, and I think one of these guys actually stabbed him. So then if we go back to the events, like if we take this guy, because that's moments after, like just a moment after.
Let them go.
If we go here, they have noticed. Yeah, it's the fucking Connor's mates. So he comes with a knife. This is after this we see Thomas here lying on the ground, so we don't see the actual stabbing, because he dies later on when he crawls in here. So we now get to do, what's your name? Olus Viator, you the Connor's mates. So you, if this is correct, you are Thomas, and you are knifed by the Connor's mates. Pete corrects, Thomas corrects, that one corrects. Hell yeah. So I got the beat from the dialogue. That's got me to Thomas, and I already knew that one, and I just much later on figured out that he's the Connor's mate. That was a long path. So then, because I now know that this guy is either the third or fourth mate, but maybe I will have to go. Okay, let's do this. Let's go escape this memory. So we are actually in the memory of Emily shooting the Russian top man up there, and we get to see it's a knife in below. That was actually kind of, there's so many things related to that. So then one of these guys is the Connor's mates. I believe it's this guy. Again, the clock shows the order, so that's 20 past, this is 25 past, so this happened first. So I think this is the gunner's mate.
Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan? Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade racing fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Bastard!
There's also the purser. I wonder, is that some sort of glue? So for some reason the gunner's mate just suddenly stabs him. Because he was here eavesdropping. And he was down below with the captain or something. That's so weird. But anyway. If I figure out for sure that this guy is the third or fourth mate, then that would help me a lot. I wonder, because these are the midshipmen. Does that actually make this guy? Okay, this is really cool, but it is also very hard. So I have no idea about the purser. Like absolutely no idea. Apart from that one moment when I thought one of them was in kind of he was in kind of storage area. Okay, but let's see if I can somehow identify which is which. So let's take this guy who's in 12 memories and this guy who's in 14 memories. Let's bookmark this guy. So what we are looking for is Martin Barrett and John Davis. This guy is one of those because of the hat. So then we start looking. He was here just present next to the captain. I don't think there was anything special here. They were both from England, right? Clear the deck. Okay, is there something? Officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help. Okay, so here's the thing. There's no separation which of them is specializing in trade, because like they are talking about, do you have a plan? Then they are like, we'll take the ship and go east. Because no, wait. This guy is in a boat. This guy is in a boat. The Atlantic Island is actually wrong. But this guy is on a boat, and I'm pretty certain he's this one's steward. And this is the guy who's talking to the bosun while he's dying about this one. Okay, but let's stick to that other guy now. Okay, so that's the execution. Let's see if I can pick up some names or what they are doing. So he's present here. That doesn't give me much. Clear the deck. Right, then the spiders. No, these are the spike mermaids. See, actually hears. So he's there holding. He's holding this guy who I confirmed. Let's find John. It's the burning beast. Where is my Frenchman? Did I get that correct? I didn't get that correct, did I? I took the Frenchman as the only guy who was torn apart. The squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. So that means... Okay, let me see. Did I think this was incorrect. Yeah, because he was the only... Or at least for some reason this has not been confirmed. He was definitely torn apart by a terrible beast, but I don't know sure who he is. Where is my Frenchman? Asked. But it would kinda make sense to me. Anyway, do I know... Okay, let me actually go from this. He was clubbed by someone. Do I know who that is? Okay, I will actually go for that one. I'm jumping now from thing to thing, but so we'll escape this memory.